Shout out to Anno Domine Beats. Shalom Mashbaka is Ya'akwaba. Like, share, and subscribe. All right, Mashbaka. Sorry for the long wait. It wasn't that long for y'all, but I was having issues on my end. But I want to ask y'all this simple question, and it's on the title. Do y'all think we living? Or are we just existing? And I'm not talking about everybody, but everybody could put their stake. We're going to leave it open. Do y'all think we living, or is we just existing? So I ain't gonna put no race or nothing on that. But you gonna know who I'm talking about. And if anybody can identify, you can. But it's a lot of stuff that you probably not gonna be able to identify with. So I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna be disrespectful to nobody. But I'm talking to the people, a certain group of people. Shalom, Monster Moshe. And I'm trying to get through to our people. All right. Now, on yesterday, or was it last night, I did a video that when I get off here, I would love for you to check out. But I did a video on how we got to the position we was, and I didn't read all of the places where we were scattered, but it was literally in every country on the earth. Shalom, Elder Obadiah, Israel. So we read that the kingdom that they destroyed was Waida, and it's translated to Judah, and it said it right there, the kingdom of Judah. That's the kingdom that was broken down. That was the kingdom that was destroyed. That was the main place. That was the main embassy. I'm asking you, do you think that we are living? Even animals, they don't go and vote to, a dog don't go in and look for a kangaroo in order for him to go and sniff and be a dog. A wolf don't go and look for a lion to be a lion. A lion don't look for a bear to go out and hunt and find his lioness and hunt. France don't go and ask Britain for permission to have their own country. Spain, they don't go and ask America for permission to not be hit in the street with all type of stuff. They could go back to their country, and if they want to deal with their laws, right? Countries in Africa, they don't have to go to Puerto Rico and beg them, hey, can y'all stop these people from doing this in our country? And who said that we shouldn't have a king over us? People say we're under presidents. And the Bible said that we that believe in Messiah are the people of Jerusalem. Jerusalem ain't ran by no presidents. It's not ran by, it's only ran by one rule. Hold on, fam. I'm back. I was a telemarketer calling. But no country on earth asks, no animals ask. A bug don't ask you for no visa or for no passport to come inside your house and crawl on your wall. Even when you homeless. Let me enable that. What creature on this earth can you compare yourself to that beg and ask for permission? Now, I know people have pets, and a pet have to ask, no matter how old. Hold on, fam. Hold on. Fab, I thought that was a telemarketer and that was Val calling that time. But last time it was a telemarketer called and I answered the phone like you know them people, them bill collector. And I said, hello, who is this here? Yeah. But but that's it. But what is we doing? You know what I mean? Every generation, sons are born, daughters are born. And instead of us having our own, we're always trying to be under other people. What's wrong with a brother seeking for his own country? That people make that look like it's something wrong with that. If you made you a country on Mars, will somebody come and chase us down to Mars and say, hey, that's reverse racist, that's wrong? You see what I'm saying? Even in conversation, what is wrong with you having your own country? And if people say, well, let's put them here and put them there, everywhere you went, they done took over it. So what do we got left? What do we got left but the hope in Messiah? I know a lot of people that got a lot of goals and things set that they're going to do in different places that we are not the ones that's governing over it. We supposed to be waiting on Messiah, right? But wherever we go, we're going to be under somebody. We're not going to be under our own governance. My point that I'm trying to make is we're under oppression. And when situations change, then that's when we supposed to adapt and change to the best. But what a lot of us have been doing is we're still trying to be this one, I'm that one. I'm from Florida, I don't know them over there. I'm from Haiti, I don't know them over there. I'm from Cuba, I don't know them. I'm from this one, I'm from that one. And because we act like our past is a fictional thing that never happened. I'm having a lot of frame dropouts on my end. I hope it's going well on y'all end. But this is what I see, and I pray that we will get ourselves together. I want all of the family to sit down and meditate Just meditate and think about it. Like the man say, just a little bit. Think about it. Like the Arab man, when he was trying to tell us that we Israelites. And he said, I just want you to think about it just a little bit. Can you think about it just a little bit? That we should think about this. You know, a lot of us still saying, oh, we got groups set up. The only way you get paid from certain organizations is to downcast your people. And everything that we do or did to try to do what's normally done, we got people, thank you, Elder Obadiah, we got people that try their best to stop it. And I think that we need to get ourselves together. And you know, when we talk out of frustration, people say, oh, that's negative, that's this, that's that. How else is we, fam? If you notice that you've been in a position for 500 years, you ain't got to be here living on the earth for the whole 500 years consciously to know that 500 years done passed, and your nation that we count as not a nation is inside of nations acting like we is a part of the other nations. And every year we vote and beg, or a lot of us don't like to call it that. We vote. That's asking, that's begging, that's asking with a loud voice, asking nice, asking simulated inside of other people's clothing on how can we be a part of this association? When the people in Africa came out of apartheid, why is apartheid still inside of their mind, a lot of them? Why is apartheid still inside of our mind? Why? Well, we don't call it apartheid. We call it coming out of Jim Crow. The ones down in Puerto Rico, I don't know what they call it. The ones that's in Mexico, I don't know what they call it. The ones with the afro, I don't know what they call it. And if they say we came over here as immigrant, ain't nobody that is a victim of the transatlantic slave trade came over here as no victim. Whether they were shipped to Puerto Rico, whether they shipped to South America, whether they were shipped to back up to Spain, whether they went to London, whether they after they say, they quote, slavery is over with, whether they migrated over to Africa, they still a victim of a transatlantic slave trade war, and we're acting like we're acting because we're being broken down, and we need to realize our symptoms. You know, I hear a lot of people talk about the drunk. I hear a lot of people talking about all these different type of issues, and it's okay to talk about it. But we all need to realize that we is on what they say, in the ER as a nation. And we've been like that for a long time. We've been dead as a nation, calling ourselves common nouns and hairstyles, hairdos. It's something wrong. Everybody inside of the whole planet can tell you who they is. But when you look inside of some of our people, organizations where they worship at, every picture on there, it got all white people on there. And then they'll put one man on there that's black, and they'll say, look, that's y'all Black Americans, y'all African. But if the Bible said that Jacob looked at like the Ethiopian and many other places in the Bible, and Canaan said that the Israelites looked at like their brothers, the Egyptians, and Josephus said Cush, the legacy of Cush, and how they look will show you who all of the sons of Ham is by their complexion. If the Bible said that the Israelite skin is shakar, black, dark, like the sister said in the Psalms, my skin is black and beautiful, and people make it look like it's because they mixed. They was not mixed. A lot of the Israelites, when you look at the first Israelites, when you look at Abraham, matter of fact, let's go before the Israelites. When you look at Abraham and his wife, do you think that Abraham is dark because he came down there to Northeast Africa and mixed with another Hebrew, and because he mixed with another Hebrew that was from a dark tribe or from a white tribe, how do they get to be dark? And how do the Bible say Messiah's feet is like brass, as if burnt inside of a furnace? And when you look inside of all of our churches, a lot of us, not all, but a lot of us, forgive me for that. When you look inside of our churches, every picture in there is white people. When we look inside of the book of Maccabees that was taken out of the Bible, it say that the heathen drew their images in the book. And we can't see it as a people that we are in a broken down state as a nation. We are being broken down. We're being broken down. And I may speak out of in this way with my voice, but don't think that I'm trying to be raw for evil, because as a sister was painting out, it looked like throughout slavery and everything, that anytime a brother, I think that was Sister Erica, or one of the other sisters, said that anytime a brother speak out of real passion, and he really let you know how he feel out of his heart, people they said something wrong with him. They said he overly emotional. But when you look inside the Bible, them guys wasn't held down. Your ancestors wasn't held down by what somebody gonna think about them. When Jeremiah went out there, he cried out to the tip top. The Bible say, cry out and spare not, cry loud. But everything we do, we micromanage each other. Fam, we got to realize that this stuff came from somewhere, and we as a nation need to heal. Every generation that's born, a person do not feel like they no man unless they going and working for somebody else. But the man that say, I don't want to work for nobody else, I want to go and get it up out the mud, a lot of us call that man a bum until he get a breakthrough. And now they say he's a what they say now? What they call it now? High value man. But we don't see the value in the process. And see, what we need to realize is that while everybody else that make and fly with them, our people have a whole different story. We don't have a story of having blood money passed down to us from generation to generation and locked up inside of our community and all that. We don't have that kind of legacy. Our legacy is that we were brought over here and was forced to work for free labor. That's what happened to us. We don't have the same story, and we need to see it how we need to see it. Would you treat a bird the same way that you would treat a man at bench press? If people kept you from bench pressing and exercising and running and doing all the stuff you need to do, and you got overweight, and now they want to throw you inside of the football game on the quarterback position, how is you going to play? And I'm going to say one more metaphor, one more thing to try to explain something to you. I used to play football, and when I tried to play, when I got a little older, I think, out of high school, and I couldn't play no more. And I never played for the team because they made sure that my grades was gonna stay bad grades. You know, if you getting sent out of the office for raising your hand for help or for giving up because nobody trying to teach you, or being ignored in class, when you give up and then people just keep sending you home, they always blame it on the student. Everything in this country, everywhere you at, it's just like they blame it on you. It's like you are put in a bad position and they blame it on you. You are put inside of a hole, and the person that put you in the hole is not held accountable in these places. The ones that's put inside the hole is held accountable. And you may help other people that's out of the hole that they done throw inside of there, but they when they get out the hole, they pull the ladder up and they burn the ladder, and you try to build another ladder, and no matter what you build it out of, you build it out of the roots in the ground, and when it ain't no more roots to reach, now you building it out of clay, and everything you do, they put sanctions against it. They put sanctions against you building
with the roots. They say we make money off of this, so now we charge these people, and every time they get closer, we're gonna pull one or two of them up, and we're gonna leave all the rest of them down, and the other ones that get too close, we're gonna push them down at a certain level. We're gonna dig a hole in there. We're gonna lock the door, and we can't see that we being run a game on. We getting game ran on us. It's being pimped. We being pimped by everybody. And if this was a whole house, we'll be the bottom hole. Read Ezekiel chapter 16, family. I'm finna get up off of here. I hope that y'all enjoy the track that I got set up for y'all. Shalom.
More fire, more heat.
Yai Quab on the track.
Hands on the plow, Yahweh Shai, coming back, man in the cloud. We is gonna people on the four corner. Must have sinned, but the dead gotta pay first. We got a warning from the Father made long time ago. Being marked by the nations everywhere we go. Nothing left but a promise from the Father and the Son. Eat the breadcrumbs, sloppy dogs, but we Yasharal with a broken soul and the spirit. Father, heal it. Man, I favor hope over every adversary. I gotta wait, even though it seem a long tarry. My mind tired, but I'm still begging, Father, help me. Now where my mama, where my daddy, I feel lost in the sea of wilderness. Why I'm the black sheep. I don't want to boast of me, cause I ain't trying to be conceited. Pray for clarity of mind because the devil want me heated. My name and my heritage.